Shane, what are you doing? Oh, we have to start.
Oh, sorry. I was feeling a little bit anxious.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Karen.
Hello, everybody. I am Shane.
Today, we're looking at a lesson called Close Test. Calm down with the butterfly hug. And the vocabulary words are hug.
Hug.
Ed gave me a big hug before he got into the taxi.
Survivor.
Survivor.
The search team looked for survivors of the accident.
Technique.
Technique.
Jamie taught me some cooking techniques.
Chest.
Chest.
The large ape pounded its chest and flashed its teeth.
What were you doing before we started?
That's a butterfly hug.
How do you do the butterfly hug?
Well, basically, you can just see, right? You cross your arms like this, and then
your hands are below.
I think the key is really just giving yourself a hug, right? And then maybe you just kind of pat. But I've heard that if you do on each side, that this is even more calming.
Okay.
And maybe it helps your right brain and left brain and can calm them down together, something like that. Yeah.
And then you can also take deep breaths too while you're giving yourself a butterfly hug.
So what does this help us with?
Well, to calm ourselves down when we are feeling really anxious or when we're feeling really stressed. You know, with everything that's going around in the world today, sometimes it can be sometimes people can really get a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, I think what would be even better is to hug somebody, don't you think?
You are right, but sometimes when you don't have someone around you. And also social distancing.
Oh, smart, yeah.
So giving yourself a butterfly hug is actually a good way to protect yourself too.
Yeah, protect yourself from getting a disease and calm yourself down.
You are absolutely right. So you guys can try that next time. Whenever you feel stressed, anxious, give yourself a butterfly hug.
Calm down with the butterfly hug. Everyone has moments where they don't feel calm. There could be any number of reasons, from feeling too much stress to remembering a painful experience. No matter why you're anxious, a method called the butterfly hug could be just what you need to relax.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Hanny.
Welcome to the Close Test lesson for this month. Today, we're going to read about a special type of hug. Seriously. Also, in case you were wondering, the word hug refers to when you put your arms around someone and bring them close to you. And often, they'll do the same thing to you at the same time. Now, you can hug. That's the word hug being used as a verb. Or you can give hugs. That's the word being used as a noun. You can hug or give hugs to people that you love to show that you love them or something that they did, etc. For example, Ed gave me a big hug before he got into the taxi.
Hugs, everyone. Get ready to talk about hugs. Now, normally you give hugs to people, but it is possible to hug things besides people. All you've got to do is put your arms around that thing and squeeze.
Hugs are great. Hugs can make you feel good. Sometimes I give my daughter a big hug in order to calm down.
Really? What a coincidence. You see, today we'll be talking about hugs and calming down. And butterflies too.
Huh?
Yes, you heard me right, butterflies. The title of our lesson is Calm Down with the Butterfly Hug. Let's get started.
Okay. Anyways, the first sentence of today's lesson says, everyone has moments where they don't feel calm. Everyone, yes, has moments when they could use a hug or some butterflies, maybe. Further, there could be any number of reasons for not feeling calm, from feeling too much stress to remembering a painful experience.
Indeed. Luckily, though, hugs and butterflies are there to save the day. Well, not quite, but there is such a thing as a butterfly hug.
The next sentence says, you're anxious a method called the butterfly hug could be just what you need to relax. Your options are A, as if, B, as soon as, C, even though, or D, no matter why.
好，题目的意思是空格，你焦虑不安，有一种叫做蝴蝶拥抱的方法，可能正是你所需要的放松方式。句子里面的 anxious， 它是形容焦虑不安的。那这题是在考我们连接用语。现在看选项 A as if， 它是表达似乎好像。B as soon as， 它是指一怎么样就怎么样。C even though 表示虽然即使。D no matter why 表示无论不管为什么。好，那么课文前面提到说每个人感到不平静的原因有很多，那就可以推测这个题目句子是要表达不管你为什么焦虑不安，无论原因是什么，蝴蝶拥抱这个方法可能正是你所需要的放松方式。那么其他3个选项语义都不符合，这题的答案要选 D no matter why。So the sentence should read,
No matter why you're anxious, a method called the butterfly hug could be just what you need to relax.
There you have it. The butterfly hug exists and helps people to relax. But how does a butterfly hug work? And are butterflies involved in butterfly hugs?
Good questions, Hanny. Hopefully, we'll be able to answer them soon. After a break, that is. Yes, everyone, it is now time for a break, but don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Calm down with the butterfly hug. Developed to aid the survivors of Hurricane Pauline in 1998, the technique is meant to help people focus on the present. It can slow a racing heart or mind and promote a sense of safety.
Okay, let's get to the bottom of things. How does a butterfly hug work and where did it come from?
Again, Hanny, those are good questions. Let's answer your second question first. The next sentence of our lesson says, to aid the survivors of Hurricane Pauline in 1998, the technique is meant to help people focus on the present. Your options are A, developed, B, it's developed, C, having developed, or D, have been developed.
好，题目的意思是，这个方法是在1998年为了帮助宝莲飓风的生还者而空格，目的是帮助人们专注在当下。那由于逗号后面 the technique is 怎么样怎么样，这是个完整的子句，而且没有看到连接词，那我们就可以判断前半句是分词构句了。好，这个题目句子原本可以写作 the technique was developed 怎么样怎么样 and the technique is 怎么样怎么样，有没有看到前后子句主词相同？那这时候可以省略连接词 and 以及省略其中一个主词，就像是我们省略了前半句的主词，然后再把那一句的动词改成分词形式，形成分词构句。如果这个动词是主动，就用现在分词 VING， 被动就用过去分词 PP。由于蝴蝶拥抱这个方法呢，它是被发展出来的，它是被动用法。因此前半句这个 the technique was developed 我们就只需要保留过去分词 developed， 那你就会看到它变成以分词 developed 开头的分词构句了，所以这题正确答案是 A developed. So the sentence should read,
Developed to aid the survivors of Hurricane Pauline in 1998, the technique is meant to help people focus on the present. Okay, before we move on, we have some work to do. You see, survivor and technique are the second and third vocabulary words of the day. Now, first of all, a survivor is a person who survives. A survivor is a person who makes it through a tough, dangerous, or threatening experience. They make it through without dying. They survive. For example, the search team looked for survivors of the accident.
Okay, next up, everyone, we have the word technique to talk about. A technique is a special way of doing something. A technique is a method of carrying out complicated tasks. For example, Jamie taught me some cooking techniques. Okay, that's enough vocabulary for now. Let's read on and learn some more about the butterfly hug.
The butterfly hug was developed to help hurricane survivors, and it has helped hurricane survivors to calm down. And get this, it can help you too. How? Well, the butterfly hug can help you focus on the now.
Right, and that's not all. It can also slow a racing heart or mind and promote a sense of safety.
Wow.
课文提到说，这个蝴蝶拥抱法可以缓和心跳加速或是思绪混乱，并且提升你的安全感。那文中的 a racing heart or mind 是指快速跳动的心跳，或者是急速转动的思绪。好，那我们要先休息一下喽。Okay, everyone, it is now time to take yet another break.
Stay put though. We'll be back with the final portion of this month's closed test soon.
Calm down with the butterfly hug. To perform the butterfly hug, cross your arms over your chest and rest each hand below your collarbone. As you breathe deeply, flap your hands like the wings of a butterfly. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings during this time, but don't dwell on them. Just let them wash over you. Lower your hands and stop when you feel it's enough. The butterfly is known as a symbol of change. The next time you feel stressed, see if a butterfly hug can change your situation for the better.
Welcome back, everyone. Before the break, we learned a bit about the butterfly hug and where it came from too.
We know what the butterfly hug can do and a little about its history too. But the question remains, how does the butterfly hug work?
Well, that's a question that we're going to answer right now, Jeff. So let's read on. To perform the butterfly hug, cross your arms over your chest and rest each hand below your collarbone.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that the butterfly hug isn't a hug? I mean, that means that there's no hugging and no butterflies in a butterfly hug.
Well, no real butterflies are involved, but during a butterfly hug, you do hug yourself, you know? Like this?
I guess that counts. Anyway, chest is the final vocabulary word of the day. The word chest refers to the front part of your body, from your neck, let's say, down to your waist or thereabouts. A shirt covers your chest, for instance, and also your back, but the chest is in the front. For example, the large ape pounded its chest and flashed its teeth. Okay, so during a butterfly hug, you hug yourself. Is that all?
Nope, you hug yourself, breathe deeply, and act like a butterfly. I'm not kidding. The next sentence says, as you breathe deeply, flap your hands like the wings of a butterfly. 蝴蝶拥抱法该怎么做呢？首先是把你的双臂交叉在胸前，然后把手放在锁骨下方。当你深呼吸的时候，手就像这个蝴蝶翅膀一样摆动。那这边补充一下 ，collarbone 就是锁骨，那么 flap 有那种振翅、拍打、摆动的意思。
You act like a butterfly, huh? I'm not going to say that I totally understand what's going on, but hey, it's clear now where the butterfly hug got its name. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and read on. What does the next sentence say?
Well, the next sentence says, your thoughts and feelings during this time, but don't dwell on them. Just let them wash over you.
Your options are A, rely on, B, be familiar with, C, pay attention to, or D, take advantage of.
好，题目的意思是这段期间空格你的想法和感受上，但不要一直想着他们，只要让他们掠过你的心里就好。句子里面的 dwell on 它是指说老是想着什么，一直在说什么什么，尤其是想着那种不好不愉快的事情。那么 let something wash over somebody 表示说某人不在意某事，就好像水冲刷过一样不留痕迹。好，那么这题是在考我们片语，我们先来看选项 A rely on 它是指依赖信赖。 B be familiar with 它是指说对什么很熟悉。 C pay attention to 是指注意或是将注意力专注在什么上。 D take advantage of 它是指善用利用。那么题目的后半句写到说 but don't dwell on them 我们可以推测空格里面是要填入跟专注跟注意力有关的片语，它应该是要表达说把注意力放在你的想法和感受上，可是不要一直想着他们，只要让他们掠过心头就好。所以这题最适合的答案是 C pay attention to。 So the sentence should read
Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings during this time, but don't dwell on them. Just let them wash over you. Okay, got it. That's what you do during a butterfly hug. How, though? How and when do you stop?
Well, that's simple. You simply lower your hands and stop when you feel it's enough.
That sounds simple, and apparently it works too. Maybe I'll give it a try after our lesson. Anyway, let's go ahead and start wrapping things up. The final paragraph of our lesson begins by telling us that the butterfly, a symbol of change. Your options are A, is known as, B, is engaged in, C, is named after, or D, is composed of.
好，题目的意思是蝴蝶空格是一种变化的象征，这是在考我们片语。现在看选项 A is known as 它表示被称作什么，公认为什么什么，以身份地位而为人所知。那么 B is engaged in 表示忙于什么，从事什么什么的。 C is named after 表示被以什么什么来取名，依照什么什么来命名。那么 D is composed of 它是指由什么来组成，或者是包括什么什么。根据课文，它应该是要表达蝴蝶被公认是变化的象征，它被称为是一种变化的象征。那其他三个语义都不符合，这题的答案我们就要选 A is known as. So the sentence should read
The butterfly is known as a symbol of change.
Okay, everyone, we have now reached the final sentence of our lesson. That means we're almost done.
The sentence says, the next time you feel stressed, see if a butterfly hug can change your situation for the better.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, everyone, with that, this month's closed test is now complete.
It is now time to say goodbye. See you next time.
Hello， 各位同学，大家好，我是季安老师。我们今天带大家看简短对话同义词的代换哦。这个东西呢非常非常的重要，因为呢在考题里面啊，在考试的时候，这个同义词的代换最关键，因为呢你所听到的跟你要选项所选的通常不会那么好看，一模一样，就是搬过来给你用，不会，它呢会用同义词的形式去做代换 ，OK， 会用同义词，会用换句话说来呈现啊。比如说片语好了，我们来看一下 ，It comes with complimentary copy papers and ink cartridges，OK， 你看到这个，它附赠着 comes with， 附赠着 complimentary。是什么？免费的，这个字重要。如果你不知道的话，记得把它背起来啊。Complimentary， 因为 compliment 是这个称赞啊，那 complimentary 它是什么？免费的啊，就是旅馆里面可能会放着几瓶矿泉水啊，那上面会挂着一个牌子写 complimentary 啊，免费取用。OK，papers copy papers and ink 有免费的这个复印纸哦，就是影印纸，还有 ink cartridges 哦，就是个墨水匣。好，所以呢，我觉得这个应该是什么 ？Free supplies， 它不是 free installation， OK， 所以就是代换就是这样。 好，那我们继续往下看。I like to make a dental appointment. 我想要约诊，对不对 ？Dental appointment， 所以它是要干嘛？是 see a doctor， 对不对？好，所以你看make a dental appointment 在答案里面可能会变成是 see a doctor， 这就是所谓的同义词的代换。OK，paraphrase 英文叫做 paraphrase， 就是换句话说。All right，paraphrase。All right， 好，再来我们看 I'm visiting a former colleague when I work in Bangkok。OK， 我要去找一个我之前在曼谷工作时候的同事，所以他是要干嘛？see an ex-coworker， 你看 former colleague 变成 ex-coworker， 这就是所谓同义词的代换咯。绝对不是什么 work in college 这种很明显的 distractor 是来乱的。再来我们看there will be additional charge， 会有额外的 charge 收费，额外的收费。OK， 所以呢是什么 ？He needs to pay extra fee。Alright， 所以是这样了解了再来 ，there will be an additional charge， 我这边刚刚说过 ，meet you right after lunch， 我们午餐之后见面好了。OK， 午餐吃饱来碰面。那午餐吃饱的时间在这里 ，the conference is at 1:30， 有可能是这样OK， 简单。好，那另外呢，除了这些片语之外，有时候是什么肯定跟否定的转换，也就是说你听到的可能是负面的 ，OK， 这种表达方法，那答案呢，它会把它反过来。你看到这边I like to try bigger sizes， 我想要去试一下比较大的尺码，这个是蛮肯定的吧？这个没有否定的字眼在里面，对不对？我要试穿更大的尺寸那这边看到 He doesn't like the size of the T-shirt， 他不喜欢这个 T-shirt 的尺寸。OK， 所以这边就是I won't be able to afford to buy this car， 我没有办法就是付得起这辆车买不起，所以呢 It's too expensive for her。OK， 所以这样就是一个句型的代换。再来我们看到呢这边有时候是整个句子把它代换比如说 Jane will be away for 3 weeks， 她要离开3个礼拜。She's going on vacation， 就是用这样的方式。听到的是这样，那要选的是这样。最后 I need to make it a priority to design the posters， 我必须要把这件事情优先处理，干嘛 ？Design the posters。OK， 我要先处理海报设计的问题。那我看到这边 ，He has to work on other project first。OK， 他要先处理其他的专案。到这边大家应该就非常的清楚了。好，那我们来看一下，男生建议女生要做什么事情。我们之后我们会常常看到这种题目，就是建议的题目。那建议的题目呢，之后也会跟大家讲到它的这个在听力里面它的位置在哪里。通常呢是在最后面。所以呢，man suggests a woman to do。Man suggests the woman do， 他建议他做什么事情呢？要在最后面的地方特别注意他要干嘛呢 ？Buy the item from him， 跟他买 ；sell the item to him， 卖给他 ；buy the item at another location， 到其他地方去买。最后 continue to bargain with him on the price， 继续跟他来砍价杀价。我觉得最后一个不大合理有哪一个人是希望继续在那边砍价的？我们来听听看好了。
Are you kidding? That price is outrageous. You said you were coming to our meeting prepared to sell. The price you give sounds like you don't want to give up ownership.
The price is high, but not unreasonable. Not when you consider the condition the coin is in.
I've seen the same piece going for half as much at other places.
Well, I suggest you go there then. You've seen my collection and heard my prices. You know where to find me if you wish to reconsider.
Question.
OK， 所以这边答案呢，希望大家有选出来是 C buy the item at another location。前面呢东西蛮多的我们看到这边 that price is outrageous， 这个价格太扯了吧？对，那听到这边感觉就会觉得说女生不满意价格，对不对？那我们来就继续往下看听the price is high but not unreasonable， 价格是高，但是不是不合理Not when you consider the condition the coin is in， 你看这个钱币它的状态很棒呢。他说 I've seen the same piece going for half as much at other places， 其他地方我看过有半价就在卖的最后他说 I suggest you go there then， 那你去那边买吧。OK， 所以呢这个答案 buy the item at another location。以上是我们今天的课程内容，我是基安老师，我们下堂课见，拜拜。
See you next time.